Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your September of 2015 astrology forecast. And I really appreciate you being here. And this is a very important month for you, as both of the rulers of your sign, Jupiter and Pisces, are in a full aspect this month. They're in opposite each other. And in addition to that, September marks the time where it's the halfway point in your birthday year. So all this Virgo energy is opposite you, which means you're halfway through your year. It's a reflection time for you. We start the month off with Venus conjunct Mars, and it's in Leo, and Venus is retrograde, where she's been retrograde for a while. There is a emphasis of putting effort and energy into getting things together in your life in terms of your health, your routine, your daily life, the rituals of life that keep you healthy spiritually, physically, emotionally. So it's a mind, body, spirit energy of what can you do, and be passionate about that. Be direct about that. When Venus goes direct on the 6th, there's another push to get moving, get organized, get things together. It's a fiery energy, and you may feel like, okay, I'm ready to fire myself up, get fired over something. I need to pull from the depths of my being motivation to get these things together that I don't necessarily want to do, but I know that if I get them done, then my world will be more organized and I'll be able to be more creative and function better. The solar eclipse, we have 2 eclipses this month. The solar eclipse in Virgo on the 13th is at 20 degrees of Virgo. So if you were born around March 8th, March 9th, this is very significant to you. It's significant for all Pisces, but if you have a planet at 20 degrees of Pisces, it's even more significant. And it's an illumination. Something can happen. So when it's personal to one of your planets, something can happen, an event that can shake up your world, but it illuminates something. There's something illumination. And this solar eclipse is connected with Chiron. Chiron is called the wounded healer, but it's much, much deeper than that. It represents this energy that's coming in, says that something could be revealed where something happened either in the past or the present where you feel that if only that didn't happen, or if only this did happen, then something else, you would be happier in some way. Yet this energy is about understanding that you would not be where you are right now without what has happened in your life. And to make a mind shift of seeing that in a different framework, in a different light, where you can embrace your life and move forward. This is a moving forward energy. Mercury goes retrograde on the 17th, and it is retrograde in Libra, and it's connected, the mind. Mercury's our mind, it's our communication, it's our ideas. It's connected with Uranus, so there could be sudden insights about deep issues, especially because for a long time this month, Mercury will be squaring Pluto. So it's deep, deep thinking. And Pluto is a planet of transformation. They call it death and rebirth. At the same time, we see this aspect of Jupiter-Neptune vibrating. It continues to vibrate. Your ruling planets. Neptune, the vision. What is the vision? What is the ideal? Jupiter, what can I do? Jupiter and Virgo. What is it that I can do? What are the practical, down-to-earth at things that I can do to create the vision that I have. Also, the Jupiter-Neptune wants to expand everything in a very spiritual way. This is a month where your spirituality can really increase. It will be very important not to fall into the shadow side of Neptune in Pisces, which is getting caught in this cloud of confusion and immobility and denial about certain things. I just can't see it. I can't see it. It's important not to get caught in that, to rise above that, connect with the spiritual aspect, a spiritual component, meditate, go within. And then that Jupiter in Virgo says, okay, what are the things that I can do? And somebody outside of you, Jupiter over here opposite you, can be either a role model or bring you, give you, provide for you. Even it could be a book that you read. Yeah, certain practical things to do that will help you forward your life. We have Saturn going into Sagittarius the same day of the Mercury retrograde. So there's a shift in energy, and Saturn will be in Sagittarius for the next 2 years. It will begin to square your sun sign. Sooner or later, over this next 2 years, it will square your sun. And a generic for everybody in Pisces. So right now it will impact early Pisces. But for everybody in Pisces, it's a 2-year sojourn about being true to what you want to do with your life in this world. And you could make some changes in how you present yourself to the world in terms of your career, in terms of your profession. We have Mars still in Leo. And before it shifts into Virgo, we're going to have the equinox. The sun in Libra on the 23rd, that equal day night. This is a very important equinox as it's conjunct the north node of the moon. The sun is the center of our solar system. The sun in our chart is the center of what we came to express in our life, what we came to learn, what we came to be able to envelop. Conjunct the north node on this equinox. It's saying it's time to get to it. No more procrastination. No more, I don't know what to do. It's time to move your life forward and express the gifts that you came onto the planet to share. Then Mars going into Virgo on the 24th. That is a kick butt energy. Okay, let me get moving. Let me make things happen. Let me get, what is it that I need to do? The energy that goes back to the Jupiter-Neptune full phase, the opposition. Here's my ideal, here's my vision. I want to create it bigger. And going to the solar eclipse in Virgo, what are the practical things that I can do? How can I move forward? And the Mars in Virgo says, okay, now just put it in your schedule. Find a way to make it work. Then Pluto goes direct the next day. Transformation. And again, as I mentioned, see, it's still square Mercury because of the retrograde motion of Mercury, very slow. Deep thinking, transformative thinking. Anywhere in your life where your mind gets you caught up into negativity or just belief systems, old belief systems that no longer function for you. This is time where you can change it. You can drop it and you can change it. We finish the month with the lunar eclipse at 4 degrees of Aries. And the lunar eclipse at 4 degrees of Aries, eclipses are illumination. The light goes off, the light comes back on. What's going to be illuminated for you? It is really understanding that you have a lot of your own resources, your own inner gifts, your own inner resources. Yes, it's the money house. But what is money besides a tool to be able to do things, express things. But it also, where's money come from? It comes from your own inner resources, whether you're out working and getting paid for it, or if you're really good at manifestation, then you manifest something where the money comes to you through other sources. Your resources. Understand that you've got tremendous resources within you, and that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. That if there's something that you want to create, if there's something you want to do, if there's something you want to have, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual, look for how others have mastered that and bring it. Be able to go to, well, I can't see it inside me, but where is it out in the world? Where does it exist out in the world? Let me go see that. Let me go figure that out. If I can't figure it out myself, somebody else has figured it out for me, and then bring it back and develop that from that perspective of your resources. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you, and thanks for being a subscriber and liking the video. Have a great month.